Good afternoon, YouTube. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. I want to say thanks for my two sons that I raised. Sometimes it's about seeing how the kids turn out. And I got to say that my two sons turned out real good. And they always ask me, Dad, how did you do it? The sacrifice you made, what made you do it? And I try to explain to them, well, that's what fathers do, and being a father is very important in a boy's life, okay? Because they have to see where structure comes from. They have to see how you deal with their mother, so they know how to deal with women. And their mother and I went through struggles a lot of times, but they see how we come out of it, and they see how the patience I had and she had. But it was very important for me as a father to be there in my sons' lives. I could tell you that I've seen them grow to be men. I've seen them shut off so-called friends that they shouldn't have. And I explained to them why, because a lot of times they ask me, how come you're by yourself so many times? And I'm telling them, I'm not by myself. Because sometimes when you reach a plateau in your life, you can't bring everybody with you, including your friends. Because not everybody understand, what you're doing or support what you're doing. A lot of time, people take what you're doing for the wrong reasons. And it's very important, in my opinion, that a father stays in a boy's life. People don't understand that because they think it's easy being a father, and it's not easy being a father. You got to wake up every morning, think about your family, bite your tongue sometime at the job, because the people at your job, they're not family, so you're there to make sure that you put in your time, get your pay to come home, to maintain your life, to put food on your table, to pay your bills, to see your children go on, be happy. And a lot of times they ask me, why would you sacrifice your happiness for ours? And I explain to them that your happiness is my happiness. A lot of times to see you guys' faces at Christmas time, cause back in the days was Nintendo and stuff like that, Xbox. That's what they grew up on. And it was good to come home in Christmas and give it to them, just to see their faces, to see how hard they work to get these things. So it wasn't hard for me. While it was hard, the rewards of seeing two less young men in jail, two less young men not being productive, two less young men jobless, two less young men without structure. So it wasn't that it was a bad thing. I want the people to understand it is a great thing to be a father. It is a wonderful thing to be a father. Despite what people tell you or what you hear from the media, because right now, in my opinion, the government has taken that out of the house, right? They're taking fathers out of the house, and they don't understand that they did. Not everybody have the privilege to have a father in their house to tell them, that's an emotional decision you get ready to make. And when I say emotional decision, a lot of decisions some of these young men make because they're making it based on feelings. As a father, you can't make any decision based on feelings, because it's going to come back to bite you. Whether you're right or wrong, it's going to always come back to bite you. So you have to think about the decisions you're making, because it affects not only you, but your entire family. So you have to understand that society don't celebrate fathers. They celebrate mothers. They say mothers is very important, and absolutely mothers is very important. But the father is needed for structure. Right? It's whilst a lot of kids, not that many, but mothers raised them and it turned out good. But the father is in the background, and a lot of times nobody celebrates him because that's his job. And while today is Father's Day, and my wife is making a big deal about it, I'm telling her, you're celebrating something that I do 365 days a year, and I've done for almost 38 years. And 41 years for both of my sons. So I don't need the pat on my back for that, what you're supposed to do as a father. And it's messed up that society only celebrates you one day of the year. But I want to tell you guys that me being a father is one of the greatest pleasures of my life. and sometimes the rewards you get, you know, is just seeing the productivity that your children make. So I'm getting ready to again, taking the top down off my BMW. So I'm getting ready now to venture out to go see one of my sons, and later on get in contact with the other one just to see how they're doing for Father's Day. But YouTube, thank you very much for hearing me out, and I just want everybody to have a happy Father's Day, and understand that while it's only one day, gentlemen, wives, everybody, make it a good day to celebrate the father that's in your life, or the man in your life. So YouTube, everyone, thank you for hearing me out.